What's up, friends? So, all I'm doing right now is like painting out all these things right here, and really, that's all I'm doing. So, I mean, if you want to talk to me, cool. If not, whatever. Hey, what's up, first joiner? Hey, we got two people on the stream. Moving on up, moving on up. Yeah, so I'm just painting this. So this is my work area. I normally put plastic over the top. Yeah, let me show you actually real quick, because when I thought of this idea, I was so proud of myself. So I take plastic that comes in a roll like this. It's a big old roll, and it's cheaper to buy it this way. So buy a huge old roll and do it by the width of my painting surface. I take either my rolling cutter. Joseph Stanley, what's up, Brianna? Yeah, so take my rolling cutter and slice it to the width of my painting surface. So that way I always have a nice white background, and I've got, plastic covering it all. So anyway, yeah, I'm just painting this desktop. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything amazing, and I already put a little bit of paint down. And I was like, why should I be bored? Might as well do this with my peeps. I don't know if anybody says peeps anymore, but I said it, so there. So I've kind of been thinking through. Oh, guys, so Joseph Stanley, he said hi just a second ago. He just got put in. Are we still? Holy cow! Seriously, are we really live? Hello. Okay, so I don't know if you heard what I said. My stream kind of got interrupted or something there. But Joe told me just the other day in the comments that he just got selected for something over Stars Over Texas or something like that. Will the Grammy? Really? You know what? I've watched the Grammys once. I'm really not doing anything here. I'm just fixing up the gouges in my table and stuff like that. So if you feel like you want to go watch the Grammys, go watch the Grammys. I'm not doing nothing special. Yeah, anyway. So what do you guys think? So I've been kind of thinking through some new ideas, and since I took that break when I was moving, and lots of stuff has been happening in the pouring, like lots of stuff. People are doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I've kind of been thinking of some ideas, like do some swirl paintings on a record player, or I don't know. Man, there's so many things we could do. So do you guys have any ideas or thoughts of things? Belinda, go! I'm not even worried. Go watch the Grammys. Thanks for being concerned, though. You're very sweet. Yeah. But anyway. Yeah. So thinking through ideas, lots of new stuff has happened. When I kind of started on my moving break, people were just starting to pour over the top of. Oh yeah, does it turn out differently? Have you tried that before? I've never tried to put stuff on glass. Made wire sculpture, dipped them in glue, and then used alcohol inks. Ooh, yeah. I was actually thinking about, after I get this dry, I'm gonna post a video probably tomorrow or the day after on alcohol inks. But that would be really fun to do the wire sculptures, and then kind of just see where it goes from there. So if you just joined us, I saw some new people hop on. We're kind of just thinking through ideas while I'm kind of painting out these gouges and nicks and ooh, flowers. Sorry, Will missed everything. What can I help him? But okay, so I just said that Joe got picked up for Stars Over Texas, I think the name is. Anyways, just giving out some honor. Yeah, but yeah, we got some skilled people up in this channel, which is pretty humbling, to be honest. So another thing I was thinking of, so I don't know if you guys saw this a while ago. There was a guy who did a trapeze thing. Like it was a thing of wood, and he poured a whole bunch of paint in here, and he just let it kind of, as the thing swirled on, it kind of just float off the edge. I was thinking about doing that. That might be kind of cool. But not minus the trapeze, just kind of the tilt and go. I don't really have a whole lot of ideas, so I was hoping to crowdsource it because, yeah. But I definitely do want to get out my alcohol inks. I haven't had those out in a long time. And yeah, get the alcohol inks out. I want to do another one of the alcohol inks on canvas. I've got a long canvas here, and there's somebody on Instagram who I absolutely freaking love. Go check her out. Her name is Manifest Jess. She is my absolute favorite alcohol. Oops, sorry. One of my favorite alcohol inkers, and yeah, so good. Wait, who makes pearls? Are you Belinda? Are you talking about the people that dip it in glue? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, so anyway, what I'm painting my thing with, this is white paint mixed with Floetrol. Oh, yeah, I saw that. They're pearlescent colors. Yeah, those are kind of cool. And I really like Ranger inks. Oh, wait, Ranger? Pinata. Pinata's my favorite. But I wouldn't mind trying the pearlescent ones because that sounds pretty awesome. Just kind of give it a whole new, I don't know, like, I don't know, what's the word? Element, like another element to play with. So you could totally like down the middle. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So you could do like a white shimmer on the sides, so it almost doesn't show up except when you hit the right light, and then like colors down the middle and shimmery bits a little bit in the air. That'd be pretty awesome. Shimmery bits is the technical term for it if you were not aware. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just thinning down my paint a little bit. You know, the best part of having a squirt bottle in my art room now is that when my sons act up, I just shot a stream. I have it set at a stream at all times unless I need it on a wider spray so I can spray my boys, because they fight like, I don't know what they fight like, but it's really obnoxious. My oldest one is going to turn, no, on the 30th, he turned 17. Freaking what? I'm not old enough to have a 17-year-old. But yet I do. Yeah, so if you just hopped on, we're not doing anything special. We're just kind of chatting, doing whatever. I'm kind of putting another layer on because here I'm going to pull you guys off so you can see. Cats and dogs. So my pour table, my pour ring table, I made this a while back. So, yeah, man, that's a mess. Yeah. So I have the top part so I can hang some lights. And normally that's how I'd have my video and audio set up, but I haven't pulled out my computer yet and hooked it all up. But over here, when we moved it, this got all gouged up. Like, I don't know if you can tell, somewhere's in here there's like gouges. Oh yeah, that's a good size gouge. So I'm just coming through and kind of painting it a little bit, making it look good again. On the sides, nailed on some tools. And on the other side, some more tools, and junk all over the place. Well, anyway, okay, focus back here, phone. I'm gonna try not to make a whole bunch of racket on the mic. Okay, good. All right, meow. Yes, excellent, wonderful. Piece of junk chip brush though, and all I'm doing is kind of filling in that ugly stuff that I kind of just showed you. But this isn't my exact. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh my goodness. Put Formica down. Oh, so Joe, I leveled this as I put it in. I had to, when I moved, I detached the back frame and the front legs. So as I put it in, I put my level on it, and then I leveled it to my floor. But then I still level my canvases anyway. If you've never seen me do it, I just put it on the corner. And this is a picture frame one. And as long as you have those two axes pretty good and the bubbles right down the middle, it's going to be pretty awesome. I mean, you'll be level. You won't dump a ton of paint off. My first couple paintings before I kind of figured out how to level my canvases, man, I would lose tons of paint. And so paintings that I really loved, I lost. Anybody else done that? I'm sure I can't be the only one. Yeah. So that's what happened. So the other thing I was thinking about, at Home Depot, Formica, what Belinda just mentioned, I was thinking about putting a little layer and trying alcohol inks on that, because it's kind of like gesso hardboard at that point. Oh man, stupid paintbrush. Using a little bitty chip brush, and it's a piece of junk. Like, that's how it came. It's junk. Like, yeah. Anyway, yeah. I kind of, oh, and the other thing I do, and it happens all the time, when I get too much paint and it starts to look really ugly on the camera, I think this is for fabric. I don't know. I saw it at Michael's and I was like, I need that. But it's just a rolling cutter. And if you're not a crafty person, but you want to get into pouring, these things are awesome. So after you pull your plastic over, when you're ready to cut, you just roll it down the line and it comes off. It's like a awesome, rolling awesomeness. It's like a pizza cutter for your plastic or paper or fabric. It's to cut quilt pieces. Wait, what did Belinda say first? I learned to get that very same level. Nice! That's cool. Yeah, oh, I forgot what I was just saying. Oh yeah, so I guess it's to do the quilt pieces. That's kind of cool to know. But it's really helpful. I use it all the time, probably at least once a session, just so I can get, well, actually every time I get it so messy that it doesn't look good. This has to be boring. Guys, those of you that are with me and like hanging out with me, thank you for keeping me company, because I just looked at the camera. That's boring. That's y'all are the best. I say this on every single video comment, and I say it like on the pinned comments. I say you're the best, but for real. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate y'all. Oh, her planning stuff and her fabrics. Oh yeah. Wait, planning stuff? What kind of planning stuff does she cut, Joe? I'm imagining something like paper or something like that. Yeah. So, dang. It's 1 p.m. Wow. Where are you from, Rihanna? I'm going to say your name. I'm going to get it right. I'm going to do it. Rhiannon Shepherd. Did I get it right? I've only ever tried to spell your name before. Australia. I went to visited Queensland once, and so down south of Sydney, we went to man, I forget what it's. but it's the Royal Air Force Base. Oh, what is it? Royal Air Force Base, Marysville? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Marys, I don't entirely remember. I have to keep pressing the button because chat disappears after a second. Yeah. So I am not a crazy planning person, but my wife is as well. It's kind of funny how us artsy types kind of come back and and end up with people that complement our typical what's it called, like planning, more artist personality. Yeah, but Belinda, I think that would be awesome. Use the compressor. Actually, I still have it charged. I kind of just hang it off the side now, and so it's always on full. And I think I got it set. I had to buy a bigger one so that it wouldn't go off on a video. I had somebody complain, and he was a butt nugget about it. Like, not even nice. If you're watching right now, you were a butt nugget. You know who you are. And anyway, I felt bad about it, and so I went and I bought a 10-gallon one that the pressure out is like 5 to 7 pounds of pressure, and it stores 110, so it ends up lasting a really long time, and so I can do videos and stuff without it, and it doesn't end up going off in the middle of a video. But yeah, but anyway, somebody else said something. Gets expensive. All the dispensers in Washington. I have beautiful feminine hands? What? These are a man's hands. Well, I don't know. If you like my hands, you can, I don't know, whatever. If you think my hands are feminine, you should see my mouth, boy. Just kidding. That was kind of creepy. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It was hilarious. Yeah, so anyway. Oh, man. So I'm almost done here. You guys gave me a lot of really good ideas, though. Some glue and some alcohol ink over it would be kind of cool to try. It'd be fun to try on glass. Somebody brought up glass. That would be kind of cool to try, see how it works. I think it would be awesome to put it in like a window and kind of let it be like fake stained glass, at least to see if it worked like that. That would be really fun to see. I'm just running this over the areas that look like it needs more, which is most of it. I've been spending more time talking than actually paying attention to where I need to paint still. It would fade. You're right, it would fade. So I had a piece. That I did, and it was one of my favorite pieces, and I left it in my car. It wasn't even in the sun. It was just in my car. It was really hot, and it got up to, a couple times it got up past 100, and the blue faded. The red didn't, but the blue faded just with the heat. Or maybe it was the other way around. I think the blue stayed and the red faded. Anyway, not like it matters a whole lot, but either way, it still faded more than I wanted it to. But so what I bought was, I bought this, and so I can seal regular paintings with this, and it's a spar urethane. And the cool thing about spar is that it's naturally UV resistant and it's clear. So do I have anything in here? Oh yeah, I do. So I sprayed this guy with this spar urethane, and the colors are still true. Somebody sat on this. It's my own fault for leaving it in the living room, but somebody sat on it. Oh, man. Anyway, doesn't matter. Somebody sat on it. But the thing is, the spar urethane, it's naturally UV protectant. So I'm thinking if I seal it with Kamar varnish and then I seal it with this stuff, which is the UV protective one, I think it would work. And I think it might stay truer longer. I mean, there's no way to filter it all out without, I don't know what, putting black paint over the top of it, but it would still make it last longer. And I was thinking it might give us stained glass that way. Gotta put it back. But yeah, that's what I've been sealing my regular paintings with now. I know somebody out there is going to be like, that's not how you seal them. Well, you're probably right. I don't know. Seems to work just fine. I don't know, maybe there's a reason I didn't see, but it works really well. And it's fairly cheap, which is kind of funny that it's cheaper than the regular like spray other stuff. Oh, man, what is it called? Oops. Man, I totally just... Only golden truly keeps from fading. Somebody said, Coptic ink says take pick within 3 days. Dang it! And what else did she say? Idole protects the spray. Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, well, no, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, I'm not entirely sure if it's a good solution or not. But there's no way I'm shelling out for golden. The only way I would shell out for golden is if I started selling paintings, like a lot of paintings, like on more the regular than I would normally do. I haven't really even tried to sell paintings recently. Kind of just took a step back from it, just because it's kind of a pain in the butt. I don't know if y'all sell your art, but it's a lot of hustle. So I end up having like, guys, I've done like almost 140 videos now. And some of those videos I do more than one painting on. So you can only imagine how many paintings I've got. Wait, let me see. That's what art is about. Trying different things, making mistakes, finding new things. Yes, for sure. Thank you. You're awesome. Yeah. The other thing is, I can't stand the idea of overpaying for stuff. I think it's like the cheap. I spent a lot of time with my grandma growing up, and she is super cheap, or she was super cheap. She's fantastic. Yeah, she was super cheap, and so I always try to find ways that are cheaper but just as good. Like, try to not pay for their marketing. Oh, like, what's it called? Like, there's some brands in the United States that are like hot brands, but they're not that nice, and lots of people buy them. Let's see. Here, let's see what some. I've sold some, but I get scared, and I've had multiple gallery shows and been in Stars of Texas. That's good, dude. Yeah. I like going to those craft fairs. I wish I could I would paint 100 paintings if somebody just would take my stuff and sell it for me, and I don't know. Otherwise, I just like making the art. Yeah, for real. Oh, man. Okay. So I want y'all to know I've spoke more in this couple minutes I've been on the thing than I've spoken all day. We had people over and we ended up watching a whole bunch of movies. And yeah. Yeah. I hate selling it too, Joe. I don't know what it is about it. It shouldn't be. It's almost like, and I'm going out on a limb here, but it's almost like somebody not wanting to buy it is feels like a reflection, even though I know it's not. It almost feels to me like a reflection on the quality of art. So if you're feeling that way too, you're in good company, guys, or the other 8 people on there, because everyone feels that way, and that's just the way it is. Yeah, it doesn't make it any easier. Like Joe said, doesn't make anything easier. Oh, Deborah Lynn. Let's see what Deborah just said. I don't like selling either. I just sold something. I thought, nice. Oh, sorry if that buzzing was loud. That's awesome. You love selling? Oh, Belinda, you're like the unicorn, the artist that loves selling. That's awesome. Someday I want to be just like you. No, that's cool though. If I spent half as much time trying to sell as I did trying to paint, I might actually not run in the negative. I sold like all the stuff you see right now in the art room is because I sold tons of musical instruments that I've been keeping over the years. I sold 2 amps, a drum set, and something else. And so, I mean, all not cheap items. But this is kind of my thing now. I enjoy this more than music. I mean, not everybody feels that way. If you're not paying attention to the chat and watching this on replay, Deborah Lynn just said, what was this? Of course I like money, but I have a basement full of art. I feel you. My trunk of my car right now is just full of paintings because I don't want to post them. Yeah, no kidding. Although, you know what I really do want to do? Lately, I've been seeing spots in my house that I don't know if it's like cocky to put your own art in your house, but I want to put my own art like in certain places because I know what I want to go in a certain area. Well, then I got to get approval from my wife. Anybody that skipped that, you must not be married yet. But yeah, but yeah, I really would like to put my own stuff throughout my house. Just because I know what I want. Okay, I think I've covered the whole thing. We've gone from a place where it was like pretty phone focus. Here we go. Went to a place where it was kind of bad and chunked up. That's just a screw head. I'm never going to get rid of that. Yeah, but just coming through. It's much better. A lot of this stuff won't show. Generally, this is where I put most of the art right here. So it's covered up. But I'll probably end up doing another coat after this one dries, just so I can kind of get it a truer white. And it's really better for light in general because so I've got those 2 lights, but then a gangsta light just hanging out up top. The ugliest thing this woman loved it. I jacked the price. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, and guess what? So out there you can see nothing. You can only see me. Hi guys. But over there, there's a zebra and a longhorn, whatever it is. Anyway, well, let me flip this guy around. Flip. All right, there we go, guys. Thank you for watching. I mean, thank you for keeping me company. We've been doing this for 29 minutes and 34 seconds as of the second. Anyway, I appreciate it, guys. You know, I don't know if this will make it up onto the channel or if somebody will have watched it on replay, but thanks for keeping me company while we've been doing this. It's been fun. And other than that, Will Black, peace. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's my princess wave. I'm still working on it. I got feminine hands. It's good for a princess wave.